up and catch that frame, 'cause beauty is my name.
What up, beauty gang? African Beauty here, and today I'm bringing you guys my bald head eyebrow routine. I'm not gonna be one of them influencers that lie and say a lot of you guys are fast. No, but I have had a couple of beauty gang members, more than a couple, especially on Instagram, ask me about how I do my brows and stuff. But I figured I might as well just do the full routine, because my brows, although they are bald head, they do still grow and kind of grow out of control sometimes. So it is about that time that I go ahead and fix them up and stuff. And I never let anybody do my brows. I do my own brows. So I want to take you guys through that process with me. But before I hop into this video, if you're new to Beauty Gang and you ain't never heard of us, sis, I don't know where you've been at, but we are so glad that you found us, because Beauty Gang is hella stupid lit over here. If you don't believe me, go ahead and check the comment section below and you will see multiple Beauty Gang members vouching for the fact that we are hella stupid lit over here. So after you've done that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell button so you're notified each time I post a new video. Without further ado, let's get these brows together. Alright y'all, so first things first is to go ahead and brush out my brows so that we can see the shape. I don't know if you guys can really see that they're a little bogus right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my bestie, which are actually these Revlon tweezers. These are the only tweezers that I use to get my brows, because they are so precise and they get each hair individually, which I need. I don't need it to pluck out a lot, you know, because they already sparse and bald head. I'm first gonna start with just trying to get these unnecessary hairs under my arch, because that's not how I like my brows at all. As I begin to pluck, I also like to brush out my brows as I go so that I don't pluck unnecessary hairs. And I also like to use my finger to raise that brow bone a little bit to really get underneath that arch, because there's a lot of hairs under there that aren't as like visible, but they can definitely make a difference. Alright, so I pretty much got all the unnecessary ones. I'll probably go back in a little bit more, but for now we were just focusing on getting those unnecessary brow hairs that just aren't even a part of my brow shape, you know. Now I'm gonna do the same exact thing to the other side. Hopefully you guys can see again these unnecessary hairs that aren't even a part of the brow. Gots to go. And for those who have never tweezed before, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, it does hurt just a little bit, but it's like an instant type of thing where it hurts when you take it out and then it's gone. Like the pain doesn't last long at all. Alrighty, so got all the unnecessary brow hairs underneath. Again, like I said, I'll probably end up doing a little bit more just to create the shape, but as for the unnecessary hairs that just don't even need to be there, that's taken care of. So now I'm actually gonna take this brow shaver device that I got off, was this Walmart or Amazon? No, I got it from Walmart, but it's also on Amazon and I have it in my Amazon store. And actually the YouTuber or social media influencer Lisette, I remember watching her brow routine a while ago, and she had put me onto this device. I had never seen anything like this before. Y'all, listen to this, listen to this. This bad boy changed my brows life, y'all. It really like evens my brows out for me, gets rid of the little it's not a widow's peak that would form, but just the hairs. I have hairs, I'll admit, that grow in the middle of my eyebrows, so it gets that taken care of without me having to pluck it all the time. Like, just watch this, y'all. Oh, and I know she deals with this issue as well, Lisette, and so do I. Because I have such a small forehead as it is, my hairline is so low, it sometimes it doesn't attach to my brows, but it's so close, it's annoying. So I like to go ahead and like shave just that part too, to make sure the hairline is separate from the brow. So y'all will see, this is magic, okay? This is magic. The link to it will be in the description box below for anybody who is interested. So the number one thing though that I really like to do with this thing, I'm gonna show you guys before I turn it on. I like to flatten out my brow. I want it to be like a straight across type of thing, whereas it's growing out a little haywire. So there's like a lot of top hair up there that I don't like, nor do I need. So yeah, I like to flatten that out, and this is all you do. This is the stroke. You don't ever want to like lose control, sis. This is definitely, I'm not gonna lie, the pressure is on with this, because you do not want to mess up your eyebrow by shaving too far down. So it's just little strokes you want to do, just like so. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? All right, brush out my brows just to make sure they're going straight across like I'd like. All right. Hopefully you guys can tell on film the difference already with this brow, that it's now more straight across, whereas this one is kind of just like all over the place a little bit. It's starting to form its shape. For me, because I have such thin and sparse brows, slow and steady wins the race for me. I don't have time to be like trying to speed through this because I ain't got much to work with. So it's a formula to it, okay? It's very precise. I'm also someone who is really into like thinner brows now. In my past, when I was just trying to learn how to do my brows, I was really into thick ones and it looked ridiculous on my small face. So yeah, I'm really into thinner, crisper type brows now. Oh, and I forgot to mention to you guys, I'm using a mirror, a double-sided mirror. Obviously I'm using a mirror. It's double-sided though. So on some points, you see, there you go. I'm very close to it. Oh, this is kind of dope. Yeah, I'm very close to it, and then in other points I'm further away. I like to alternate between the two because sometimes when you have the mirror on the like magnified type of view, you might be cutting too much or doing too much, or the shape might not be exactly how it will look at a further distance. So I like to zoom out and flip the mirror to the like larger view side so I can just make sure that it's looking good. And right now from the larger view side, it's definitely a nice little crisp straight line across, but I can see I also want to take a little bit more brow hairs from underneath to make a more defined type arch. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Something I like to also really keep in mind when it comes to shaping my brows too, I noticed that sometimes there are people who literally might not like the wing, is it called even a wing or whatever, this tail, the tail of their eyebrow. So they will literally shave it off, and whatever makeup they use to create their eyebrow, that's how they'll do it. But I'm not someone who is an everyday makeup wearer, nor do I have the energy to do my brows every single day. So when I do my brows, like shape them and trim them up and stuff like that, I make sure that it's also a desirable shape that I'll be comfortable with even without makeup on. So that's what I'm making sure that I perfect right now. But hopefully you guys can already start to see that there is a difference between the two brows. Like this one is really coming along. I just want to make sure again that because I have bald head eyebrows, that I am not over plucking and over trimming and shaving down and stuff, because then I'll have to wait until it grows out again. But yeah, now I'm gonna just straighten it out one more time and get that like edge hair. Now this part is gonna make that tail more crisp and the top of the brow more flat. Making sure I make a defined gap between the edges and the brow actually help with the shape of the brow too, to make it more prominent. Can you guys tell the difference now? You should definitely be able to see the difference between this side and this side. It's a huge difference in person. Hopefully y'all can see that on camera. Honestly, if I wanted, I could pluck a little bit more under there, but it's that thing where I have to consider that I don't wear makeup all the time, and I want the tail of my brow to still be visible when I'm not wearing makeup. So I'm not gonna do that because I feel like it'll really bald it if I pluck too much more. Now I am well aware, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are, that brows are never twins. They're more like sisters. Sometimes mine seem like they're more just besties. They don't even share blood. So the brows aren't always going to be exactly the same, but I can tell that this one is thicker than this one, and I really want to get under there. But I do know that if I get under there and pluck a little bit too much, it won't look like it at all. So that's the thing about playing with your brows and doing it yourself. You got to just trust yourself. But I believe in myself, and I can see exactly where I need to pluck a little bit more so that the arch is at the same height. This brow still has like a slight hump in it. It's not as straight across as this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and snag that. So now I think my brows are as similar as they're gonna get. They look pretty good. The last part is going ahead and getting the little hairs that are here that you can't really see, to be honest. I don't even know if it's picking up on camera, but I can see it when I'm looking super close. It looks pretty good to me. So now that the actual grooming of my brow is complete, I'm gonna go ahead and actually do my brows so that it's just a full routine. Like, this is a full eyebrow routine, okay sis? So first thing I'm gonna hop in with is my NYX pencil in black brown. That's what I use to fill in my brows. I know a lot of people use pomades. Pomades just don't really feel my brow like I would like, and I think it's because they're bald head. So I am gonna incorporate a pomade in this, but I wanted to show you guys how I actually feel like the gaps of my brows first, which is with this pencil. And I've also noticed my brows always come out the best when I have a sharp pencil tip. So I always sharpen my brow pencil, get that real sharp, crisp point, and then literally all I do is line the bottom, line the top, and then fill in the rest. after that is done, I like to take the spoolie side of my duo brow brush and just bring that product towards the front. Also, I'll verbally confirm the fact that I did not bring the product to the very front of my brow. I hate boxy looking brows. It has to have like a gradient effect to it for it to be very like natural looking. So that's what I've learned to just do to make it more gradient and natural. Just take the end of the spoolie and just brush it forward like so. And it brings the product to that front part of the brow that you didn't put any product on. And then you just brush it up and into your brow. It has that gradient effect. You see that? Lighter here, darker here as it goes into the brow. Now to make sure that bottom and top line of my brows is really, really crisp and present, I use this Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in the color Ebony. And I've actually tried to use the pomade alone by itself, but I think because my brows are so sparse, it doesn't fill in those gaps. Whereas I notice other people's brows come out banging with the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, but they have thicker brows than me. So yeah, I've kind of developed a formula with incorporating it into my eyebrow routine. I literally just want to line the bottom. And this is an angled side, by the way, for the duo brow brush. I love angled brushes. It really gets like crisp finishes for you. Alright, now it's time to conceal the brow so you can really have that crisp look going. So I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toast and an angled brush to apply it under my brow. The angled brush gives me really good control to get right underneath that arch instead of using the tip of the concealer. Plus, because I don't wear foundation and stuff, that's why I don't use any other brush, because it might apply way too much concealer and I just need enough concealer to conceal literally my brow, not to make a base for my eyelid or anything like that. You may or may not have noticed, but I didn't bring the product all the way to the front of the brow because again, it'll create that boxy type of look that I really don't like with brows. This brow is coming out very poppin'. I kind of messed up on this one, but I can fix it. Now my OGs already know this is how I do my brows, but for anybody new, I use Q-tips. Again, because I don't wear foundation and BB cream and stuff, there's no other way that I discovered to be able to really blend it good with my skin other than Q-tips. So that's what I do. You see, it cleans it right up very nicely. Alright, so I'm really loving how that brow turned out. To finish it off, I'm gonna just go ahead and use the angled brush on the brow duo brush again, and I'm gonna just do light feathered strokes upward in the very front of my brow to give that natural look. Very light-handed. Now for this other brow though, I need to bring that arch down just slightly. It's a little bit higher than this side. Not too big of a deal, but I'm a perfectionist, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And that's the benefit of using an angled brush and a pomade. All I need to do is just do a line underneath the brow to get it to match this one instead of going back in with a pencil, because the pencil will make it messy. You end up getting a little bit of unnecessary brow pomade underneath. You don't even need more concealer. Just go back in with your concealer applicator, clean it up like that. And this tail could be a little bit better, so I'm gonna conceal that too. Then for the final touch and my favorite part, drum roll, highlighter. I am using the Beauty Bakerie Illuminator in the color Glazed. Oh, just wait for it, y'all, just wait for this. I highly suggest you throw on some sunglasses right now because I cannot be held accountable for the blinding that this highlight might cause you. Right under that clean, crisp brow bone. While I'm here, I might as well throw on the highlight on my nose and stuff. And then, although I want the highlight to blind people, I don't want them to go to the hospital for real. So I'm gonna just blend it out with a Q-tip just to tone it down slightly, not too much. We're unapologetic, but you know, just slightly tone it down a little bit. Alrighty y'all, so that is my full bald head eyebrow routine, like bald head wear though. where I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, especially for any of my other bald head, sparse, thin haired brow girls. Trust me, I know the struggle, but there is a light on the other side, ladies, as you can see. So yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys would like more, I think that was more of kind of lifestyle a little bit, in the sense that you got to see me like groom my brows and stuff. So if you guys would like more like lifestyle content from me, so like morning routines, night routines, I already know y'all want a skincare routine. Y'all been wanting that for 3 years now. Shower routine, stuff like that. If you guys would like me to do more videos like that, definitely be sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment it below to let me know, and I will bring more of those type of videos you guys way. But yeah, y'all, really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me do my post notification shout out before I forget. Today's notification shout out goes to Empress Mercedes. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much for being part of Beauty Gang, and thank you so much for being part of Notification Squad. If any of you guys are interested in possibly being shouted out, all you have to do is be subscribed to Beauty Gang, aka my channel. Hit that bell button after you're subscribed so you're notified each time I post a new video. And then on every new video of mine that you see, go ahead and hashtag Notification Squad, hashtag Notification Gang, hashtag Beautification, hashtag something to let me know you're part of that ride or die circle. You have the potential to be shouted out. But yeah, y'all, really hope you guys enjoyed. I just love it. I've been missing my brows. The slayage is just yeah. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, guys. Bye.
Move your body cause you're loving the way that you walk. Move your body if you're loving the way that you talk. One time if you're confident. Clap 2 times cause you own it. Never gave a damn about what they say, cause you handle all your business on a day by day. Head high, chest up, and catch that frame, cause beauty